Hi friends, today I'm going to be sharing with you all things allergy-friendly advent calendars. So if you've been at some of your stores lately, I'm sure you've seen that there are many allergy-friendly options for people who can't have those traditional inexpensive milk chocolate advent calendars. And some of those can really add up. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for them, but if you have more than one child, the cost can get into the hundreds. And so I'm going to share with you all the allergy-friendly advent calendars I've found, as well as the more cost-effective route I'm going to be going this year. Well, hi there. If you're new here, my name is Erin, and I am a food allergy mama who likes to bring you tips, products, and recipes to make your life living with food allergies just a little bit easier. And so as I've been looking through the stores the last few weeks, I've found so many allergy-friendly options for advent calendars. So here you can see some of the things that I found at my local Target and Aldi. All of these items are food-free, toy-based items that you can get for those of your family members with food allergies. Now, I love that all of these options are available. My personal favorite are the Lego ones because they're just so cute. But for older kids, there are ones that include things such as cosmetic products and all sorts of things like that. Always be aware of anything that goes on your skin or anything that's ingested if you have food allergies, first of all, because some of those products are hard to find ingredient lists for. But anyways, there are some super cute ideas, but I do have 3 kiddos. And so if I was going to get one of those Lego advent calendars for each one of them, it would really add up. So I want to talk to you about a few other ideas that you can do just to be more affordable, but there are also some really cool ideas that if money isn't an issue for you and you want simple and easy, there's some also great alternatives out there for you as well. Now, if you are like me, you grew up eating one of those little chocolate advent calendars that you can find. I found a similar one at my Trader Joe's the other day, and it is so nostalgic. The thought of peeling back that little paper window and popping a little candy in your mouth. Really, those are only important because of my feelings about it, not that there was any spiritual significance or anything that it brought me closer to Jesus. So realistically, the season of Advent is about expecting and looking forward to Jesus's birthday. And so I first want to encourage you to look at Advent calendars as an opportunity to change your family's traditions to one that more aligns with your spiritual beliefs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed those little chocolate calendars as a kid. But there are other things that you can do that can focus on Jesus instead. So there are lots of neat books. A few of them that I have accumulated over the years. Here's just 2 of them that I have. And depending on your kids, there's lots of different options of things that you can do. If you want a free option, if you've ever seen the blog or YouTube channel Story of This Life, they have a really cute nativity scene based advent calendar that goes through all 25 days. It's really neat. It is expensive. It's $250, I believe, is their price right now for purchasing the nativity with their book that goes with it. They also have on their blog, they have an advent calendar like workbook of each day, a different story and verse that can go along with a traditional nativity scene. And so if you already have a little child's nativity scene, you can use that as well as their free printable, which is an awesome option. I'm going to make sure I link all of these ideas down below in the description box so you have them. Also, don't discount your local library. I love our libraries, but make sure you check out your library and see if there are any Christmas books or Advent-related books that you would like to check out. Some of them could even be digital on your interlibrary loan and things like that to save you money and time for resources for your Advent season. Here are some of the books that we have. We've collected them over the years. My mom has been getting us a Christmas book every year. And so what we do is I just save them all in a Christmas bin, and then I have them for when we need them. Look at some of our other books. A lot of these would be available at your library. And so you could check them out, and you could do maybe every day you're going to have a Christmas book. Here are some cute games that are Christmas themed we're going to do this year. I'm looking forward to doing Christmas charades. I know my kids are going to love that. And so there are lots of neat books and activities that you can do for free so that your Advent calendar does not need to cost you lots and lots of money. Another idea I really loved that I found online when I was researching for this were the set of Advent calendar blocks. And they're really neat. There are little blocks that go along with the book they provide and has a Bible story to go with each day. of the month of December, which is a really neat idea. Also, one thing I have really appreciated over the years was having this reusable advent calendar. And I got this, I think it was the first year that my oldest kids were born. I have twins. So when I talk about it in multiple, it's because my oldest kids were born in the same year. And I love reusable advent calendars for many reasons. First of all, it's a purchase you make once and then you don't have to make again. This particular one is actually Amish built. And so each of these little drawers has a little ornament that you put on the tree each year. And honestly, I didn't even know that it had the tree part when I bought it. I thought it was just the box. I loved the way the box looked and having all the little drawers. And so at Target and other stores, there are lots of reusable advent calendars that you can get. Now, my favorite part about them is that depending on the season of life you're in, things can get really, really busy in the month of December. We have, kids' Christmas concerts going on, recitals, gatherings with friends, and it can be really hard to do something consistently all month long that takes a lot of time and effort. So my favorite thing to do, and that I'm doing this year, is that I'm going to be using my reusable advent calendar, and I'm going to be putting strips of paper in the advent calendar that correlate with activities we're going to be doing. So for example, we're going to go driving one evening for Christmas lights, looking at Christmas lights. It's a tradition that we love. And so that's one of our events, and that'll be something special that I put in our advent calendar. Now here's a friendly tip for you. If you go and you fill up all the days with all of your special activities ahead of time, your kids might cheat and look. So also, not only does that set you up for potential failure if you're not able to follow through with one of those ideas, if your kids are looking in them, then it's kind of ruining the fun and the excitement of looking in the advent calendar each day. So what I highly recommend that you do is print out all the ideas that you have on little strips of paper, and then put the strip of paper in the drawer that corresponds to your day right before your kids are going to go and open it. So the reason I love doing this is because sometimes things come up. So by putting your strips of paper in the evening, then you know that you are up for the activity you chose. And also it gives you a lot more flexibility, and your kids won't sneak a peek before you're ready. The other great thing about this idea is that you can make it food-free or including food treats that you already love and that your family eats safely. So if you haven't seen my Target video, there are some adorable crafts at Target, as well as lots of allergy-friendly hot chocolate items for you to check out. I've got this cute little house for my kiddo to do as part of our Advent season. And there, if you have little kiddos that love coloring a whole lot, there are some adorable gingerbread house themed houses, like actual toddler size houses that you can decorate and then have up all winter long. They're so cute. So if you really love having chocolates as part of your advent calendar, one thing that you can do is you can make your own. So I know it's not the simplest idea ever, but you can get silicone molds at your store. I chose this year to buy some on Amazon that were not holiday specific because I wanted to be able to use them all year. And so I just got like little different traditional chocolate shapes. And I took safe chocolates and I melted them down. Originally, I melted them in my microwave, but I will tell you, if you're going to get fancy and do like mix-ins in the middle of your chocolate, I do recommend you use a double boiler, because we found as we were making ours that while we could melt the chocolate in the microwave effectively, while the chocolate was sitting out waiting for us to put in fillings and things, that the chocolate seized up and it was harder to get the consistent temperature and texture that we needed. And so by keeping a pot on the stove with your chocolate on it, then I moved the entire double boiler over by where we were pouring our chocolate. Then I would scoop out the chocolate for my kiddos and then they would pour it in the molds. I'll be honest with you, by the time we were done, our kitchen looked like a candy shop exploded. It was a total mess, but it was something fun to do. I let my daughter and my son pick what they wanted to mix in. And I do have a few tips for you though, of things that you should know if you're going to be doing this that we learned from experience. I did almond butter in the middle of mine. Maybe you've seen the sun butter cups or almond butter cups that other companies sell that are safe for allergies. They're so delicious. But what I did to make the filling inside is I just mixed equal parts powdered sugar and our safe nut butter. So we're able to do sun butter or almond butter. Those are the two of ours. So I just mixed it together until I had a thick paste. Then we could kind of form it into a ball and shove it in the middle of the chocolate. One thing that would help you too is if you're going to do mix-ins, to take a toothpick and kind of wipe the chocolate all the way around the edge of your mold on the inside. Some people fill them up completely and then dump the chocolate out, the extra, and then fill it. That's also an option. I wasn't very confident that I would get that done successfully, but I think that a toothpick, if you fill yours up maybe a quarter of the way or halfway and then use a little toothpick to smear it up the sides, I think that should work pretty well. Also, by the time we went around, we wrapped them in foil. So if you go to Hobby Lobby, they have cute little candy foil wrappers that you can get. But what I did is I just wrapped all of our candies up and then I put them in the freezer. And so I'm gonna leave ours in the freezer until the day that I put the slips in our advent calendar. What I'm going to be doing then is if I decide this is a busy night and I'm not going to get to do one of the other activities we had planned, then I'm going to go ahead and I'll just put our slip of paper in saying special chocolate night, and then I'll pull out one of my baggies of chocolate. So I think we made 4 different kinds of chocolates, and then I put each one in a separate little snack baggie so that I don't remember which. So it's going to be a surprise for all of us which type of candy I pick out. If you find that you just don't have time or you don't want to make your own chocolates, there are still other ideas of things that you can do. You can choose any of the number of non-food treats and all the different activities I've mentioned, but there also is a company called No Whey Chocolates that sells Advent chocolate calendars online. You can find them on Amazon and directly from their website, No Whey, I think it's nowaychocolates.com. And so they do have a traditional little box of chocolates that you can pull back that window and get out a little candy each and every day. Note that they are, I think, about $15 a piece, so the price does add up. However, if you don't have the time or energy to do one of these other things, it is a great option. And No Whey Chocolates is a top 9 free facility, so you can be assured that your candies are safe for your family. I hope this video has been helpful for you in finding out a different activity or a way to make your advent calendar allergy friendly for your family this year. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.